Welcome to Art History 2. My name is Jennifer Evans. I am your art history professor. I hold a master's degree from Kent State University, and my specialty is the art of Africa, the contemporary art of its diaspora. So most of my research focuses on post-colonial discord. However, I have taught art history for about 10 years now. I hope that you enjoy this course, and I hope that you feel the excitement that I share with you about art. So let's take a little bit of time with the syllabus. I just want to explain some course expectations and where you find things within the course. So the first thing I want to point out to you is on the very first page of the syllabus, you will find my phone number listed as a contact. It is my personal cell phone number. I put it on there because I want you to use it. I don't have office hours at Columbus State's campus, but because of COVID, nobody does. So if you need something, don't hesitate to pick up the telephone and give me a call. That's why my phone number is on the syllabus. I really do want you to use it. If you have a quick question, you can text me. When you text me, I appreciate it if you can identify the university that you go to and what course you're in. So this is Jim Davis. I take art history 2 at Columbus State. That'll give me some frame of reference so that I'm positive that I'm talking to the person I think I am. I have actually given wrong information to someone before because I thought they were in a different class. So because of that, I just ask that you identify yourself when you text so I don't accidentally give you incorrect information. Or you can call me. Please don't feel like you can't call because you're bothering me. You're never bothering me. I always want you to pick up the phone and call. It's why I give you my phone number. So learning outcomes. What are you going to learn in this class? Successful students will learn to identify works of art. You'll be able to identify major styles within works of art. You'll be able to identify particular artists. You will gain formal analysis skills. You'll be able to identify and discuss formal elements in the work of art, such as the color or the texture or the use of line. You will learn to visually analyze, to discuss ideas that are expressed in the work of art. You will learn historical analysis to explain why the art looks the way it does based on cultural influences, based on the artist's experience, based on historical developments that happen. Contextual analysis. You will begin to analyze works of art within the cultural and iconographic contexts. And critical analysis, you'll be able to use knowledge of the formal artistic elements, principles of composition and iconography, media, tools, and techniques to compose contingent interpretations. Boy, is that a mouthful. Basically, you're going to be able to talk about art. If I take you to an art museum, you'll be able to look at a painting and tell me more about what it is using proper terminology and in an educated manner. So let's talk about your textbook for a moment. The textbook that you see here on the right is yellow and has people all over it. It's a work of art done by Keith Haring. This particular textbook is a textbook that has both Art History 1 and Art History 2 in it combined. If you plan on taking both art histories, it would be worth your while to purchase this particular textbook. It is a hardbound copy, and you could get a prior edition than the one that I am using. If you get a prior edition, your page numbers aren't going to line up exactly the same as what's on the syllabus, and you might have a chapter or two that's moved around, so just be aware of that. But you can save a lot of money by not buying this particular edition. This hardbound textbook, because it has both Art History 1 and Art History 2 in it, is a large, thick, heavy textbook. The textbook that you see on the left with the modern looking building and the spider in front is actually a paper-bound version of half of the textbook. It is volume 2. It is Gardner's Art Through the Ages, Renaissance to Contemporary, volume 2. So if you decide that you want to get the paper book textbook, be sure that you are purchasing volume 2. If you would happen to get volume 1 covers Art History 1, not Art History 2. So you need volume 2. Many of my students will say to me, do I really have to have the textbook? The answer is yes. If you don't have the textbook, you're not going to be able to do the exams. If you have questions about the textbook or you want to shoot me an email to say, hey, I'm just double checking, is this the right book? I'm happy to tell you, or I'm happy to review that for you, as well as if you want, you can use the ISBN numbers that are just below the textbook on the left. Those are the ISBN numbers for volume 2 in the paper-bound copy. You don't have to get the same edition. Just like I said with the hardbound copy, they're pretty much the same textbook. Some helpful things to note. I'm here to help you always, so when you need help, please reach out and ask me for it. I ask that you show courtesy and respect to your peers within the course, as well as to me, your instructor. If English is a second language for you, please let me know. It makes a difference when I grade your essays. I'm never grading your essay based on grammar, but sometimes I won't always be able to follow you if you've rearranged verbs or something like that. So it helps me to know if English is your second language. I ask that you take substantial notes during each PowerPoint presentation so that you cement the concepts within the PowerPoint presentation that we're trying to go over. But also, taking notes will help you in the exam. You may refer to my presentations until I release the exam. Once the exam is released, all presentations close. Please contact me if you don't understand an assignment or an instruction. And you'll need to contact me in time for you to still turn your assignment in by the posted due date. You do have access to a lot of digital images here, and you have access to my intellectual property. I ask that you do not distribute publicly my intellectual property without my written consent, or that you do not take notes and give them to other students publicly, sell your notes, sell my images, things like that. Many of the images that you see are images that belong to me. I've taken them in my travel study. Another short piece of advice that I have for you is to please advocate for yourself. Typically, that goes along with the syllabus statements that you can reach from the college. Your code of conduct, behave the way Columbus State expects you to behave within a course. And the Americans with Disabilities Act, the ADA. If you have a disability of some sort and you have special accommodations, please bring it to my attention. And if you have special accommodations for a test where you want to take the test in the testing center because they have equipment that you need to use, please make me aware. Attendance is a necessary thing. I ask that you come to class by logging into Blackboard 2 to 3 times a week. While we don't actually meet for a set number of hours, you going into Blackboard 2 to 3 times a week is your attendance in this course. To access the course, you're going to go to courses.cscc.edu and log into Blackboard. You can also get to that link through Columbus State's main website. In the far right-hand side of the page, you're going to see a box that says Courses, Quick Links. You will then pick the link that I have displayed here from that box in order to go to our courses homepage. If you have trouble accessing our course, you can call 614-287-5050. That gets you to the Columbus State Help Desk, and they will walk you through accessing our course. Once more, I'm reminding you that I do not take work via email, and I don't take late work. Most of the class's policies are in the syllabus. The syllabus really is your Bible for the next 16 weeks in this course. If you feel lost at any point, please go back to the syllabus.